Okay, so my presentation is on the Baha'i religion and their perspective of Christ, on Christ. First up, what the Baha'is believe. The basis of their religion is to find a unified vision of society, nature, life, and religion. Their founder, one of their founders, is Baha'u'llah, and he supported this view in his writings. Baha'is believe that all religions come from the same one source, God. They believe that different world religions are just consecutive chapters of the same religion, and they believe in the oneness of God and the oneness of religion. They believe that God has sent divine messengers. These are referred to as manifestations of God. These manifestations teach and provide a basis for civilization's advancement. Two of these manifestations of God are Baluha and the Bab. It's pronounced Bob. The Baha'i also respect the teachings of other manifestations. These include Abraham, Krishna, Moses, Buddha, Jesus Christ, and Muhammad. According to Baha'u'llah's teachings, humanity's purpose in life is to know and serve God and earn his presence. Baha'is believe that humans possess rational souls, free will, and a power of understanding, and they believe that these things allow humans to continuously better themselves and society. So they believe that the human soul is eternal and that it can mirror divine attributes. They believe that devotions and prayer are a fundamental part of religious life and spiritual growth. And parts of these devotions and prayer can also include fasting and pilgrimages. They believe that humanity was made to service humanity, and one way to do so is giving generously, whether that be time, service, finances. They also believe that conduct and character can only be further developed by serving others, prayer, devotions, and willingness to learn. Their history is kind of short because they have been around for a short amount of time. The religion was established by Baha'u'llah and the Bab. The Bab was born in 1819 and was the herald of the faith and a divine messenger. He brought on the message that another manifestation of God was going to come, and that manifestation was Baha'u'llah. He was born in 1817 and known to the Baha'is as Glory of God. He was a divine messenger as well, who delivered a new revelation to humanity. The Baha'i faith was built upon a message of unity, peace, and justice. The Baha'u'llah also gave a new covenant of a line of succession for the faith. These people were to continue the faith and teach what the faith taught. These included Abdul Baha, Shoghi Effendi, and then the Universal House of Justice. Abdul Baha was Baha'u'llah's eldest son. He was given the title of head of the faith at his father's death. He supported his father's teaching and instruction for the faith and became the leading advocate of the faith. Shoghi Effendi was the grandson of Abdul Baha. He was appointed guardian of the faith at his grandfather's passing. During his ministry to the faith, he translated Baha'i scriptures to English, and these scriptures included the writings of the Bab, Baha'u'llah, and Abdul Baha, and then his own. He also developed a spiritual and administrative center, and he wrote of spiritual life and social change. The Universal House of Justice was established in 1963, and today it is what guides the faith. The House is made of a 9-member body who are elected every 5 years by the entire Baha'i population. And then their calendar is a little different. Every religion has their own calendar that they follow, and that's the same for the Baha'i religion. Their calendar consists of 19 months, all of which consist of 19 days. To make up for the 365 days a year, they add on 4 intercalary days, and then in the leap year, they add on 5. And these are added on to the last 19-day month of their year. These days are used for celebration, hospitality, giving, and charity work. And during these days, the Baha'i fast. During the daylight hours, they pray and they meditate. Some of their other holidays that happen annually throughout the year is the 19-day fast from March 2nd to the 21st, which is immediately followed by their New Year on March 21st. They also celebrate the 1st, 9th, and 12th day of the Ridvan festival on April 21st, 29th, and May 2nd, respectively. They celebrate the declaration of the Bab in May on the 23rd, and the ascension of Baha'u'llah on May 29th. They celebrate the martyrdom of the Bab on July 9th, and then the birth of the Bab and Baha'u'llah on October 20th. They also celebrate the Day of the Covenant, which is November 26th, and the ascension of Abdul Baha, which is November 28th. On all of their holidays, besides the last two, the Day of the Covenant and the ascension of Abdul Baha, they get the day off of work, but for those last two, they do not. Their perspective on Christ, the Baha'i perspective is they believe Jesus Christ is a manifestation of God, whereas Christians believe that Jesus Christ is God. They also believe, Baha'i believe that Jesus perfectly reflected God, but was not actually God. They believe that God is a singular God, as to where Christians believe that God is 3 in 1. They believe that Jesus' death on the cross was an atonement for humanity. They also reject the incarnation, the virgin birth, his deity, his miracles, his resurrection, and his ascension, whereas Christians support all of those things. So yeah, that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.